My world is crumbling right in front of me. I just found out that my fiance's father is a man that I hooked up with in the past. Hi everyone, it is Precious here again. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time passing through my channel, please and please let this be your reason to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I put up another interesting video, you will be the first to get notified. And please, guys, support my other social media platforms like my TikTok and my Facebook. The links are in my YouTube bio, so you can just click there, follow, engage on the stories I post. So if you have a story you want to share, you can equally send it to my TikTok. And as you guys know, as always, I bring you interesting stories. So sit back and enjoy. From a tender age, I have been responsible for myself. The last time anyone paid my school fees was when I was in JSS 2 or JSS 3. From my senior secondary school, I have been the one fending for myself, sorting out my bills and being an adult even when I was still a kid. When I gained admission into the university, things became too tough, like times four over. A lot of struggles. I cried myself to sleep most nights. Sometimes I would have money, sometimes I would not have. In my year two, I met a friend who told me that all my problems could be over. I curiously asked her how. She said that she has a lot of contacts and that she would be pimping me out to other people. And just for a night, I could make as much as 20,000 naira. She said that it is the way a lot of girls survive in the campus. It sounded really, really cool to me. So I entered the business. I started going out to meet different people. And I started paying my bills comfortably, feeding myself, and equally started sending some money home. Fast forward to my final year first semester. My friend introduced me to somebody who I was to meet up with in a hotel. When I got there, he was an older man, and on seeing me, he told me that I was too pretty for this lifestyle. I was surprised because all I had in my head was, let's just do what we came here to do, and I'll collect my money and move. But he sat me down and he talked to me like a father would talk to a daughter. I was dumbfounded after he finished talking to me. I became so ashamed of myself. I didn't know how he was able to penetrate deep into my heart. He said this is his way of reaching out to the society and talking to young girls. He told me that he had no intentions of sleeping with me. Neither did he have any intentions of sleeping with any girl that would be brought to him that night. Eventually, nothing happened between me and him that night. The next day, when I was to leave, he gave me some money, 500,000 naira. That was the biggest money anybody had ever given to me in my entire life. I was so grateful and I cried. I never knew that good people still existed in the world. People who would help you without taking advantage of you. When I eventually got back to my hostel, I cried. I couldn't comprehend what I had done to deserve such good luck. I said to myself that this would be the end of going out and exchanging my body for money. I would use the money he had given to me to finance myself. I would start up a business and would help myself through the rest of my education and even help myself further in life. I invested that money and started a little business, and I was able to sustain myself for the remaining last semester of my uni. Eventually, I graduated and focused on my business, and today I can categorically say that my business is booming. It is doing better than it was when I was in uni, and I am grateful to that man. Fast forward to 3 years now, I fell in love with this guy and he is everything I could wish for in a partner and more. He eventually said he was going to take me to see his parents, and at this point, he is actually the first person I have ever loved in my entire adult life. I have never been in a relationship, I have never been in love. I had too many problems to even consider loving anyone. And I decided to say yes to him when he popped the question. So he fixed a meeting with his father because he told me his mother was late. The moment I got into the house, I recognized his dad. He was the man who gave me 500,000 naira 3 years back. Immediately I saw him, I froze. My body started shaking. I didn't know what to do, but I composed myself. I couldn't believe it. I was embarrassed, but I was hopeful. At least this is the man that changed my life. I pretended not to know him, and he pretended not to know me too, at least for a little while. He kept staring at me through the entire time. Before we left, he told his son he wanted to have a word with me. My heart started racing. I immediately knew what he wanted to say to me. And so my boyfriend excused us. He told me he was happy to see me again, but not in this manner. He told me he doesn't want to know what I am doing with his child, but he wants it to end. He didn't even give me a chance to explain everything that happened or transpired since the last time we saw. He just told me he wanted everything I had with his son to be over, just done, just like that. I tried to thank him for the last time we met. I tried to tell him how I've changed my life and how after that night I never ever went back to that life. He told me he was happy for me. He also told me he was proud of me, but he didn't want to see me with his son again. That his son deserved better than someone who sold her body for money. I told him that I loved his son and that I have changed. I told him that we've shared a lot, that we cannot just end things like that. I asked him if he wanted me to explain to his son and tell him everything and then allow him to make the decision. And he said no. He said he didn't want his son to look at me in a certain way, but he wanted everything to end. He wanted me to just go my way and let his son go his way. Jesus. I couldn't believe it. I was moved to tears, but I held myself. That evening, while we were going back, I was cold in the car. I couldn't say a single word. My boyfriend kept asking me what was the problem. He kept asking me the conversation I had with his dad, but I couldn't tell him. So a few days later, my phone rang and I picked the call, and it was this man. He asked me if I had told his son that it was going to be over between us. I didn't say anything to him. He just ended the call. And he has been calling me ever since then. I don't even know how he got my number. And he has been telling me to leave his son alone. I am in a fix. I don't know what to do. My past has come haunting me. And even though I know that everything I did in my past was to make ends meet, I don't think I deserve this level of heartbrokenness. I keep wondering if there's anything I could have done better in the past. Is this my karma? Could this be my karma? Heaven knows that everything I did in the past was to survive. And the moment I found breakthrough, I left it in the past. My boyfriend has been worried. I don't know if I should leave. This guy is a proper gentleman. This guy treats me like I'm the only girl in the world. This guy is someone I have dreamt of my life with together. I don't know what to do. His dad is still calling me, wanting me to leave his son. I think he is right. I probably don't deserve him. He's a proper guy who lived a decent life. And what have I done for myself? Even though this was in the past, I don't know how I can change the future. I have promised his dad that I am going to leave his son. Is this fair to me? Is this fair to his son? What do I do? God. Guys, if you made it to this point, thank you so much for sticking around. Let us know what you think you should do in this situation. And like I said earlier, please guys support my other social media platforms. The links are in my bio. Please click on it and support. And if you have a story that you would want me to share for people to advise you, or you just want to tell your story, please DM me on TikTok. I'll read out your story and let you know when I do post it. And if you've not subscribed to this channel up to now, please do well to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post another story, you'll be the first to get notified. Like this video if you've not up to now and share to your friends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.